Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the official teaser for The Witcher Season 4. But before that, remember to like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada, let's get to it. The first thing we see is Geralt, Milva, and a new character who those who have played the games will be familiar with, Zoltan. At the end of Season 3, we see Geralt, Milva, and Jaskier head off to look for Ciri. At some point, they meet up with a company of dwarves, which is where we are first introduced to Zoltan. Milva, for those who don't remember, helped take care of Geralt after he was badly injured after his fight with Vilgefortz. Milva lived in the Brokilon forest, but she is not a dryad, so still human. The group is in front of a tomb. He notices that a wraith lives inside. He tells the others to stand back. He then says some words to awaken it, and it appears. Wraiths are really dangerous. They are spectral beings that tend to live in cemeteries, places they used to live, or around the area they died. They have no memories of their past life, they just hate the living. People tend to become wraiths if they still have unfinished business, or they sometimes can be summoned by magic. They are also a real pain in the ass to get rid of. They are weak to silver like most monsters, but it's a ghost, so sword strikes just go right through it. You have to kind of lay a trap so the wraith can't phase through your sword attacks so you can do damage. As Geralt summons the wraith, he does battle with it, and the other two head into her tomb. So they have a reason for doing this whole thing. They need something that is down there. What that is, I don't know. Season 4 is based on the book Baptism of Fire, and I don't recall a wraith being mentioned at all, so this is a bit of new territory. I would assume it is important if they are willing to fight a wraith for it. We see Geralt get dragged around by the wraith, and he is swinging his sword at it, but she is just phasing right through it. Geralt uses the sign Ard to get away from her. Signs are simple spells all Witchers can cast. It only takes one hand, so it makes it ideal when fighting with a sword. Ard is a telekinetic thrust that can push opponents back. Obviously, the spell wouldn't work on a wraith, but he uses it to push himself away from her. He slides on the ground and uses another sign, Yrden, which the wraith walks right into. We haven't seen this sign used since Season 1 when Geralt fought a Striga. Yrden is basically a trap spell. It can block monsters from getting closer, which we saw in Season 1, or if someone walks into it, they are slowed down and unfortunately for the wraith, can't phase through attacks. So Geralt now can finish off the monster. He grabs her heart and crushes it in his hand. The wraith turns to dust, and Geralt follows his friends down into the tomb. When he is crushing the heart, we see like a flame almost. So he may be using Igni here as well, which is another sign. Basically, it's the fire spell. That is it for the teaser, but we do have some stills from the new season as well, which we will go over. The first one is of Geralt. We see him reenacting the fight scene with the Kikamora from Season 1. For those who don't know, for some odd reason, Geralt's original actor, Henry Cavill, stepped away from the show, and this is his replacement, Liam Hemsworth. They don't want to have to keep showing Henry's face whenever they have a flashback or whatnot, so they had Liam redo some of the scenes, to make things a little less confusing for people. We know this is from Season 1 because of the armor and the forestry in the background. The next still is of Ciri rocking a new haircut. At the end of Season 3, Ciri joined an outlaw group known as the Rats. None of the group know who Ciri actually is, and they know her by the name of Folka, which is who Ciri had visions of when she was lost in the desert. She basically took her name. So Ciri will be traveling with this group for the majority of the season. Geralt and company will be looking for her. Geralt even has visions of Ciri with this group. Remember, the two are bounded by destiny. They will always find each other, eventually. In the next still, we see Yennefer and Francesca facing off, with Ida and Vesemir in the background. Ida is an elven sorceress. I believe this is her first appearance in the show. Vesemir is a witcher. He is the one who taught Geralt. The last time we saw him was in Season 2, when Ciri and Geralt were at Kaer Morhen, the witcher school Geralt went to. Yennefer, at the end of Season 3, lost her mother figure in Tissaia de Vries. She's the one who taught Yennefer all she knows. And the Brotherhood of Sorcerers was basically destroyed after the Thanedd coup. So Yennefer is kind of in charge now. She will be taking more of a leadership role with the other mages. Francesca in Season 3 was working with Nilfgaard, but after discovering that Emhyr, the Emperor, had her baby killed, she vows revenge on them. So Yennefer and Francesca have a common enemy. Obviously, Yennefer recognizes Francesca from the Thanad coup, her fighting with Nilfgaard, which is why there's some hostilities as we see in this picture. I'm sure the two will work out their differences and realize they have a common enemy. Next picture is of Jaskier with Valdo Marx, his rival in the bard business. This is a flashback. We know this because the hair is different. Most likely just writing a ballad. Maybe we'll find out why him and Jaskier hate each other so much. The next still is of Regis. He is a famous character in the books and the games. This is his first appearance in the show. I won't give too much away on the character because it would be spoilers, but he is a pretty cool dude. I'm curious how Lawrence Fishburne will play him because he's really nerdy in the books. I'm curious if they will stick with that or go somewhere else. And in the last still, we see the whole group: Geralt, Regis, Zoltan, and a character we haven't seen in a hot minute, Yarpen Zigrin, making his return. The group is surrounded by peasants and it looks like they are listening to someone speak. You have to remember that they are going through war-torn country. Nilfgaard, Redania, Temeria have been fighting for a while now. So a lot of people don't have homes anymore and are just trying to avoid the war. Everyone is having a rough go of it. I will say, and this has been a common complaint of mine, is that Geralt is way too clean here. Like, bro looks like he just bought those clothes. Like, everyone else looks dirty and Geralt looks like he just had a spa day. Like, come on, throw some dirt on him. Anyways, that is the end of the teaser and the stills. What do you think? Leave it down in the comments below. And if you want more Witcher content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below. And as always, have an awesome day.